Hi Leo, this is going to be your reading for September 2024. Just before we start, to let you know, if you wanted to get a personal reading, you can find out how to do that on my website, and the link is in the description box below. So, what do we need to know for Leo for this month? I've got a ballet dancer in my head. She looks like the Joker out of the pack. She's like twirling it's not a baton, it looks like a sparkler, like you get at in England you get them on bonfire night. I don't know when you get them everywhere else, or if you even get them. They're like a thing that you hold in your hand and you light it, and you wave it in the air and you draw circles in the sky. It sparkles. So, this is representing some joy coming along, basically. Joy and fun, they're saying. And very light-footed. She's not actually standing on the ground, she's in midair. So very light-hearted month for you. They're saying lots to do, things that are going to turn you around, they're saying. So it feels like you're going to be flitting around, getting lots done, not really settling on one thing this month. Not really, it's not a nose to the grindstone kind of month. It's not a boring or dull kind of month. It's not a work-oriented kind of month. They're saying it's about, well, joy and fun. Frivolity, lightness of being, and watching your ship come in, they're saying. So you might start the month with a feeling of knowing that what you're going to manifest is going to be really matching up to how you're feeling as well. It's a very good month for you, Leo. Let's have a look. We've got 10 of Cups, so completion. This is house cleaning. So it's like having everything done, having all your ducks in a row, they're saying. So everything off your agenda. So it feels like you've got everything done. Completion, in a sense, around any, like as the year started, maybe you had a list of things that you had to do, and they're all taken care of, and now it's about maybe not even really knowing what comes next, but they're saying there's space and time in between you and the next thing at the beginning of this month, which is space and time for the next thing to come along. So it's really about daydreaming, they're saying, manifesting through your desires, visualizations of the things that you want, tapping into your feeling good, and it will pay off, they say. Right, and then we have got the King of Swords, which is the masculine and the voice of the masculine. So maybe one of the things that you want is for the masculine to come along. It's also mastery of the mind. So they're saying visualization. But there's no turn of the screws, it's not like hard work. It's just you might find yourself thinking about things that are irrelevant to your own life, but are matching up to what you want. You might just find them popping into your head, they're saying, because it's mastery of the mind. So where there's nothing but lightness and fun and ease, that's where certain things will just pop into your head. Maybe they're coming from your twin, because it's masculine as well. So it might be their ideas that come into your head of what they want in their life or how they want their life to be, that you're suddenly like, oh, wouldn't it be lovely to live there, somewhere you've never thought of, something like that. Or the name of a certain restaurant pops into your head that they're telling you through telecommunication, telepathy, that they'd like to go to, that kind of a thing. Ace of Wands, point of attraction. So you're in your point of attraction, as I said at the beginning. This is a sparkler. Oh, that's what the sparkler that she's holding is, right? It's a point of attraction. Ha And then we've got clarity coming, Knight of Swords. So again, and he's holding the sparkler. It's coming from your point of attraction. Anything that you want, you dream, you desire, and what you haven't even thought of yet. They just said, this is what's going to pop into your head. Maybe you're standing in the kitchen and suddenly you feel you're standing in the kitchen of a different house in a different country. And it's something that's maybe cropped up before in your head, and you're like, why am I getting that feeling like I live there in that place? Because that's where you're going to live, probably. Something like that. Anything, like that. Love comes from love. Do what you love this month. The feeling really is a good one. It just feels like you're being left to your own devices by your guides to get on with being in a state of happiness and love, and they're saying not being divided by anything else, nothing surplus. Where they're completed here, right, emotionally as well, it's like everything's off the agenda, so there isn't anything to deal with that is what you would call unlove. So you've completed not just jobs, but trajectories in your life, relationships, past family, friends, all completed, like a boundary around it. And then again, time for fun, they're saying. So there's nobody coming in that's going to interfere with your feeling good, asking anything of you, wanting anything from you. Nobody that you haven't dealt with already, and and put a boundary around it. It's just about you connecting into your feeling good. Pain, Three of Swords. So we've got something being created through pain. And Page of Cups, which is love coming along. Point of attraction, love comes from love. Page of Cups, love coming along. We'll find out what this means in a minute, because I know what it means, but I just want to get the card out. It means that you will overcome anything that comes along that is in opposition to your feeling good, because it's in the coming along position. You will bounce out of it. So say you have something happen that could take you away from your feeling good, like the last one that we had. It's like you drop something, it smashes on the floor, something like that. There's a clean up, got to go on. Instead of you going spiraling down into like a bad mood, anger, pain, anything like that, you are going to pull back up out of it, right? You're pulling back up all the time this month. We've got you pulling back up there, we've got you pulling back up there, we've got you pulling back up here, we've got you pulling back up here, you're pulled up here. This is mastery over the mind. The mind takes you down, the ego takes you down, right? That one there is, and the cuckoo agrees, if you heard that. Queen of Swords, mind of the feminine, so it's the connection as well through the mind. So the infinite connection between masculine and feminine, which is the ego and the heart, and the infinite connection between the two twins, physical, who are connected through the ego and the heart. And the masculine takes it down into ego, and the feminine brings it up into heart, right? So whatever comes along from the masculine over here, any pain through the ego, you're bouncing it right back up. Because she was off her feet as well, the ballerina, right? Light of foot, they said. Back up into point of attraction. Love, down here, following love. So maybe you feel yourself slip, like you're walking down the slippery slope, and sometimes the ground gives away under your foot a little bit. It feels like you're going to fall, but you don't. You pull it back up. It's that. So you might, however bad it's been before, it's not going to be as bad. Your anger, your pain, your grief, your longing, your desolation. It's not going to be bad. It's not going to go right down. Go with the flow, Queen of Cups. So for the feminine, it's like the love connection. Keep pulling it back up into love. That's not loving your twin. That's loving where you're at. Loving what you're in. Loving what's going on. Letting go of the anger, letting go of the pain. Overcoming the anger, overcoming the pain. So when you drop something and it smashes on the floor, it doesn't channel you. It doesn't start to channel all your masculine's fear through you. You let go. Go with the flow. You let go. and then you just move on and let go of it, basically. So something else in your brain can exist in your brain apart from their pain. And underneath we've got manifesting. And mastery, again, number 4. So it's the mastery of point of attraction, which when you're in twin flame connection is not as simple as it might be if you're not, because you're dealing with two people's brains, not just your own. And you can be in your own extended point of attraction as the feminine when you've completed your process. You could be there forever if it wasn't for your twin. But they're always going to pull the strings until the process is complete and they overcome the fear of coming back. So manifesting, love, in the middle, love comes from love, overcoming the pain over here. And if you're not convinced, let's get another out on here. Message, see? And a message coming, overcoming the pain. It's created through that, through the connection, through the mind and the heart. The message coming on the overcoming of that is nothing that you have to do. It's what you're going to do. It's guided. Point of attraction. It's the law of attraction in connection to another person, basically. All right, I'm going to leave you with that. And lots of love. And then we will see you in the next one.